Hey friends, welcome back to our fifth tutorial of Google Sketchup. Today we are going to learn the construction toolbar. In that we'll see text and 3D text. Second one is principal toolbar. In that we'll see paint bucket. Then third one style toolbar. Fourth one shadow toolbar, and fifth one is warehouse toolbar. Now, as you all know how to enable the different toolbars, this first part of our toolbar is construction toolbar. Then we can see this is our style toolbar, this is our shadow toolbar, this is 3D warehouse, and this one is our principal toolbar. So these parts we are going to see in today's video. From this construction toolbar, we have already seen the tape measurement tool and dimension tool. Now we'll see the text tool. For that, we need to draw one rectangle of known dimension. We'll draw a rectangle of 5 by 6, enter, and we will draw a circle of radius 1 meter, 1, enter. Go to the text, then select this rectangle by one click, and again do the second click. Now it will give you the area of this rectangle in meter square, same like this for circle. Select this circle, it will give you the area of circle in meter square. If you want to change this into the name of the room, at that time we can simply type, suppose I consider this as my bedroom, then bedroom. You can change the name. Suppose this is circle, I type here column, and this can be considered as column. Like this way we can use this text tool. Now we'll see the 3D text. Suppose I want to type a bedroom on this surface in 3-dimensional view. Then select the 3D tool. I type bedroom. You can change the font. Then you can change the alignment, and you can decide the height of the text from here, and the 3D extrude, or what I can say, the depth of that text, that is right now 0.03. Now I simply press play. You can see this is, if I rotate this, select this, select the axis, and rotate it at 90 degrees, and move this up. This 0.25, if we measure by using measurement tool, this point 0.25 or 0.24 right now is the height of my text. And if you want to check the depth, then select the dimension tool, select this. This will give you 0.03 meters of depth. In case you want to increase the depth, go to the 3D text, bedroom, then you can increase the depth as per your choice. Suppose I provide the depth zero point 0.1. So this is 3D text tool. One more option here which we haven't seen in the previous tutorial, that is protractor. Select the protractor, select the intersecting point, then select the reference line and select the angle or type the angle. Suppose I type 90 degree, enter, or I select this line. That time it will give me a reference line at the 90 degrees, like the tape measurement tool. Again, I will select the protractor tool, select the same point, select this line, horizontal line as a reference line. Then I want to create a reference line at 60-degree angle. Then I will type 60, enter. The angle between this line and this line is 60 degrees. I can check that by using the angle between. Okay, now again I will use the protractor toolbar, select the same point, select the reference line. I will draw the line, reference line at 30 degrees, enter. This way you can use the protractor toolbar. After completion of construction toolbar, let's see the use of principal, style, shadow and warehouse toolbar one by one. So we'll see the use of paint bucket. For that we need to prepare the model like this. Let's start. So I select the rectangle tool. I draw a rectangle of 5, 7. Then I will take the offset command, offset this rectangle by 0.25, which is the wall thickness, and raise this wall up to the height of 3 meters. Then we need to provide a roof for this house. Select the pencil tool, raise the height by 1.5, then end it over here. Select the eraser tool, erase this midline, select this portion and make a group. In further drawing, I will explain you why I converted this into a group. Once you convert it into a group, double click on it, select the push pull tool and push it up to this end. Pull it up to this end. Then once again select this, double click on it, take the extrude tool, extrude this group by 0.15, that will be considered as the slab thickness, again by 0.15. Then you can see this end, we will extend it by 0.2 or say 0.3 for the better aesthetics, 0.3. Then you can see that there is a triangular notch here. We need to remove that. For this, we'll come back to this house, select this line, draw a line, then again draw this line. Take the eraser tool, erase these lines, or double click on this and select the pencil tool, draw a line, escape. Again select this and draw a line, then erase this extended line. We'll take our push pull tool, select this part and pull it up to this end. Then select the eraser tool, erase these unwanted lines, come at the back side, erase these lines. Now it looks like a perfect roof. Then one more thing remaining, select the pencil tool, select this point and extend it up to here. Then again select this point, extend it up to here. Take the eraser tool, erase this line. Then again take the extrude tool, point 3, enter. it will look like this. Again, we'll do same thing at the back side. And now our roof is ready. After completion of the drawing, we'll see the use of paint bucket tool. So this is our paint bucket tool. Click on this, then it will take you to the default tray. You can enable the default tray by going to the window, then default tray, hide default tray. We can enable it again. Go to the Windows default tray and show default tray. In default tray, you can see many options, that is material, component, styles, and many more. Let's select the material. Go to the material and select the material for the roof, that is concrete, and select this. Either you can select this option also. You can apply this to the roof. Go to the roofing and select the desired shade for the roof. So I select this. Okay. Next part is to provide the material to our steps. Select the tile. Suppose I select this tile. Apply the tile to this part. While applying the tile material to the steps, we have to select each and every part again and again. You can see this. So to avoid this, what we have done, we have created the group. Uh, we have created a group for the roof. Because of that, we are able to select the roof in a single selection. By doing this, we are able to apply the roofing material in single selection. Now, this part of the roof should not be uh, in this color. For doing that, double click on the roof, select this portion and select this portion, then go to the brick and apply the brick material here. Again, we need to do similar thing over here. Select this, select the material, apply the brick over here. Then come out of this, select the brick material, apply the brick material here, 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 and here. Now you can see there is a line which we want to remove. Double click on this, select this line, right click on it and hide the line. Again there is one more line, hide the line. Same thing we can do at the back, select the line, hide line, double click on this, select this line and hide the line. After doing this, we have drawn a circle over here. We need to provide a glass material in this circle. Then go to the glass material, that is glass and mirrors. Double click on this, select this circle, select the particular shade of glass. Suppose I select the blue shade and apply the glass material here. You can change the shade of the glass from this option, and you can change the opacity of the glass or transparency of the glass. Suppose I increase the opacity and change the shade to the darker one and click and apply this. Again we'll do this, which will change the shade, reduce the opacity, select and then apply. From this glass you can see we are able to see inside. Once we complete this, we need to apply the colors similarly inside the house. For that we'll go to the X-ray option, From the X-ray option, we can able to see inside, or we'll go to the wireframe. No, wireframe is not again used. Go to the X-ray option. Similarly, we need to apply the color to our house from inside. For that, we'll enable the X-ray option for the simplicity. Then we'll go to the material, then color, and select the desired color. Then apply the color to the internal wall. Zoom in to apply the color to this internal wall. I have applied the pink color to all the internal walls, but here you can see the roof portion from inside is still in the roofing material. So double click on the roof, then select this part of the roof, select the color shade and apply the color. Same thing we need to do it over here. Select the roof, then double click on it, select this part, take the color shade and apply. Disable the X-ray option. Now you can see we have applied the color to our house from inside also. This part is again remaining. Select the roof, double click, select this, apply the color shade. Select this line, right click, hide. Now we have applied the color from inside also. For providing the more aesthetics to our drawing, we need to provide some greenery, or we need to provide some lawn or some different material. For that, we need to create a boundary to our drawing, or what we can say the setback distances to our drawing. So we'll come at the bottom of our drawing, and then we'll create a reference line at the left hand side of our drawing is 1.5, enter. Then again one more reference line at the right hand side, 1.5, enter. Sorry. Then at the front, that is 2.5, enter. And again here, that is 2.5, enter. Now select the rectangle tool and simply draw one rectangle. Again come back to its original position, erase these lines. Now go to the material, and here you can see the landscaping, fencing and vegetation. From that we'll select the lawn. We have applied the lawn to our drawing. Select the rectangle tool, randomly draw one rectangle, select the material and apply the material like this. After completion of this paint bucket tool, we'll see the shadow option. For that we need to enable the shadow toolbar. We have already enabled it. This is our shadow toolbar. If we want to provide the shadow in our drawing, then simply select this shadow option. Now you can see there is a shadow and some sunlight at the front side of this house. We can change the timing, and we can with that we can change the shadows also. You can see the shadows are moving in different direction when I change the time. This is all about shadow toolbar. I disable the shadow. Now we'll see this 3D warehouse. This is our 3D warehouse toolbar. Let's go to 3D warehouse. For that we need to require the internet connection. Here you can see we can select the different materials which are already there in the Google Sketchup. Suppose I want to select this chair, or I want to add this chair in my drawing. Just simply select it and click on the download, and right now it is downloading. Place this chair at the outside of this house. Then go to the scale and increase the size of the chair as per your requirement. If I want to rotate this, go to the rotate. Uh, I want to keep my chair like this. Then again, what I can do, select the copy paste, right click on it, flip along the axis, that is blue axis, that is green axis. This where I have placed the two chairs over here. Then we can search for table also. Simply type table here. You will see the different type of tables. Let's download this one and place the table on this surface. I have to adjust my chair according to table position, or let's rotate the table. Select this chair, move this chair here. Now you can see how we have added the aesthetics to this house. Like this way, we can go to window, default tray, show tray, and that go to the component. Here you can search for different components. If I want to add the trees in my drawing, I will search for tree. It will go online and search the tree. Trees are available in two different forms. One is 3D and one is 2D. Now, whatever available tree, I will download. Suppose I select this palm tree. a palm tree in my drawing. Look how I changed aesthetics of our drawing by adding the different components. By this way, friends, we have completed our fifth tutorial. We will come back with the new things in sixth tutorial. Till that, thank you.